We welcome you here to the Arabian Sports Talk on 91.7 WEEM. Once again, I'm Dawson Perrell. Joining me is Braden Folk, Ryan Davis, and Jackson Todd. How we doing, boys, on this lovely Tuesday afternoon?
Pretty good.
I'm awesome.
Yeah, pretty good.
All right. Well, obviously last week, week 6 for the NFL, we're covering all that. And then we'll also look forward to week 7. Starting off with the Thursday night game, it was Kansas City hosting the Denver Broncos. Final score 19-8. Kansas City, you got the win 19-8, as I was mentioning, but Denver looked okay. Their defense kind of held Patrick Mahomes, considering how well they've been doing so far this year. But obviously took a loss, but good Thursday night game, I'd say, for both teams. Denver, you walked away with something, right? It was a close game.
Agreed. Honestly, refs might have helped a little bit. There was a couple of calls, and I know there's, in every game, I feel like there's something to complain about, but not nearly as bad as the Giants and the Bills. But there's some calls that I thought, that's a little strange towards the Chiefs. I don't want to say it's scripted, but it's like, the NFL has their favorites, and it's pretty obvious.
I mean, I watched the first quarter of that game, and there was 3 or 4 turnovers.
Yeah.
And 3 or 4 straight drives. I mean, after that, I was like, do I really want to watch this game right now?
Yeah.
I mean, it was just slow, just not a very fun game to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, other than that,
Nothing's more boring than the Colts versus the Broncos. Field goal after field goal.
I remember that last year.
Field goal after field goal.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, Russell
9-6.
Wilson was pretty bad in that game. Well, the Chiefs game, not the Colts game.
He's been bad in every game.
Wilson was 13 for 22 in the air, 95 yards, a touchdown, and 2 picks. Quarterback rating of 9.8.
That's
QBR.
the lowest QBR that Sean Payton has ever had out of any quarterback.
9.8.
I'm not going to lie here. I don't know if this is a little favoritism talking, but I think this just proves that Drew Brees is on a different level. Because Sean Payton, he wasn't the one carrying Drew Brees. It was the other way around.
Here's what I will say.
I don't know.
9.8. I think I could go out there and throw better than that.
Oh, I mean, yeah, probably. I feel like most high scorers good.
Yeah.
Because all you have to do, I mean, if your goal is to shoot above 9.8, you can. Because you complete one pass and just call runs the whole game.
Yeah.
But obviously, yeah. All right, let's move forward. Not much to talk about in that game. I think Denver's defense, considering how bad they've been this year, looked okay. Again, they held Kansas City to 19 points, so that's obviously a start.
Dawson, could we turn down my headphones a little bit?
Oh, I got you, man.
I think he turned up his instead of mine.
I think he might have. Mine are incredibly loud. Maybe a little louder. I think that's good.
Okay, I don't really know how the headphones things work. I don't know.
I do. I know how they work. Now I can hear a lot better.
Okay, good. All right, we'll move to the 9:30 game over in London across the pond. Ravens against the Titans.
Yes.
Ravens won 24-16. This is the last game of the London series, is what the NFL is calling it. Lamar looked okay, 21 for 30, 223 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Ryan Tannehill is horrible. He needs to get out of the league. He's old. But Derrick Henry kind of looked like his old self. 12 carries, 97 yards, and averaged 8.1 yards a carry and a touchdown. I think the problems for Tennessee right now is Ryan Tannehill's bad, old. They need to start Willis or Levis.
yeah, I heard OBJ didn't do too bad.
Yeah, I did see that. He had a big catch, had his stats, 2 receptions, 34 yards. So not too bad.
What I saw.
Yeah.
What I saw.
A couple highlights.
A lot of highlights.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff was saying about.
I want to talk about this a little bit. The running back situation.
For who?
Just in general. Like, how
like all
backs,
the contract stuff?
I hate to say it, but they can't get mad that they're not getting paid enough when they prove that they shouldn't be getting paid. You know what I mean? Like,
no, yeah, I completely understand.
I'm not being mean at all. Like,
I'm not
these
getting
guys,
Jonathan Taylor. What did he do last week?
These guys, nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
Zach Moss went crazy.
Ghetto Gronk phrased it purposely. You know the scene in Toy Story in the toy store where like Buzz Lightyear sees all the toys of himself.
Yes.
That's like with running backs. He's like,
yes.
You can't replace me. We're important.
Yeah.
And there's like millions of them because there is.
So
you can literally grab like a running back off free agency. Leonard Fournette sitting there in free agency.
Yeah.
Your running back gets hurt, pick him up. He'll he'll average
just
the same amount of carries. And then again, there is a level. Because like Nick Chubb, Derrick Henry, they're on another level where they deserve to get paid.
I agree to a certain degree even. But like even Derrick Henry, like if you would have paid Derrick Henry, what was it, 2021? 2022.
He was 2021.
When he went like crazy.
The 2,000 yards.
Yeah,
season,
when he had his best season yet. If you would have paid him like, crap ton of money, he doesn't deserve that same kind of money. But they're acting like they do. You know what I mean? So it's like, I have a hard, and here's what I also want to say. I'm not saying they shouldn't be paid like an average player. You know what I mean? But it's like, time and time again, good season, they get hurt. You know what I mean? Just
why re-sign an older, torn down version when you can go draft a younger one that's probably better?
Because, a veteran, they've been taking a lot of hits going up through the line.
Their shelf life is so short.
Yeah. Zach Moss is playing dang near as good as JT like last year.
Like 2 years ago.
Not when he had his best season. He was pretty good.
I don't know. The last game he played like it did really good. He played like Jonathan Taylor in his prime.
Okay, then. I'm not against that. Like that. It's close, you know? So it's like...
It's a tough situation. It's a tough position.
I think maybe the only running back right now that deserves this. Yeah, CMC. Yeah, he's just been so consistent.
Even then, injury, man.
He has been injured a lot though.
He's hurt now.
Really?
Yeah,
he just got hurt.
See, that's
we'll talk about that a bit.
Then we're right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. We'll move forward to a game that was actually pretty good. Commanders at Atlanta facing off against the Falcons. Commanders won that one 24-16. Desmond Ridder, 307, 2 touchdowns and 3 picks. I don't even know how he had that big of a stat line because they're obviously Falcons are like the team that is going to run the ball, but I guess they didn't that game. I didn't really watch it, but Commanders got the win. Sam Howell is looking pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of on the Sam Howell bandwagon here.
He did only have 150 yards in the air.
He could be the breakout quarterback of that class. He could be the guy that's like next year, I can see him like joining some pretty good company.
That was Desmond Ritter's first loss at home in between NCAA and NFL.
Yeah, I think
he's like 30-1, something like that at home. It's
I saw that when they won last week against.
I saw Justin Till didn't the 49ers just lose?
Yeah.
That he hadn't, that Brock Purdy hadn't lost.
He hasn't lost a game.
Crazy stat. Yeah, he hadn't lost a regular season NFL
where
game.
he played start to finish.
Yeah, where he played start to finish. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he had what? Trent Williams
let's talk about
hurt.
this. I want to talk about this. Is Brock Purdy a system QB? Is all of his success system, or is he
Jimmy Garoppolo was so good, or not? I don't know if he's so good. He was really good in the 49ers. He wasn't great at the Patriots. He's not great at the Raiders right now. So, I mean, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a whole lot of... He hasn't played enough for me to say yes or no. I mean, 13 games now? I mean, yes, you have probably the greatest team. You got CMC, Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel. You got Trent Williams on the O-line. You got one of the greatest defenses there.
You're going to need a pretty bad quarterback to be on that team.
Yeah, I think I agree.
But in the same breath, I do think he's a legitimate good quarterback.
I agree with you. He's good.
Because here's the thing.
He's good.
You don't win NFL games with a bad quarterback. No. And that's just
I agree.
You don't win.
There can be a quarterback in that situation where they would lose. All it takes is a decent quarterback.
I think the only way
he's playing better than Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
He's playing better than a lot of
You got to put Tannehill in the 49ers situation, see if it's a system. If he provides
quite a few more games.
Then I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Brock Purdy later down the road is going to be could be one of the best on the 49ers. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Joe Montana.
I don't think
That's
so.
crazy.
Like that, but
I don't know if he's going to join that company.
Maybe.
I think he's going to be hop around.
That's a big hot take. But
that could be a hot take, and it could pan out. It could.
Here's what I want to say. If they perform well, maybe win a Super Bowl as this team, and he's kind of at the helm of it, then maybe he could be perceived as he's not legitimately as good as those guys.
But I mean, in the end, his throws,
he's a starting quarterback.
He's making them right reads.
He is a starting quarterback in the NFL. He's top 32 quarterbacks in the world.
Yeah, I agree.
I would say that.
Yeah,
I would say that.
We'll see. We got Vikings Bears. Vikings won that. Fields hurt. Kind of a bummer there. Jefferson was, of course, out for the entirety of that game. But yeah, Vikings got the job done. I was thinking this game would be super high scoring. Both of these defenses are really bad. I started Justin Fields in 2 of my fantasy leagues. That was unfortunate. He had 5 points. But again, he got hurt halfway through. But not much to talk about on that one. Bengals beat the Seahawks. Seahawks offense looked pretty bad. Geno Smith had 323 yards, but 2 interceptions. He threw 2 picks, and the Bengals got the win. Do we think that the Bengals can get the ball rolling here and maybe make a comeback on the season?
No.
Or do you think those first 3 games were genuinely concerning and they're still not a good team.
They're not great at all.
I would say wild card. I'm not saying they're going to be anywhere like they were Super Bowl or the year after that. I say they could make it to the playoffs, but I mean, Joe Burrow's got to figure out what he's doing.
I mean,
he's got to figure out what he's doing.
He's throwing a bunch of check downs, no deep balls. You got to throw Jamar Chase a couple deep balls a game. I mean,
he's
you got to.
scared. He's playing scared.
Yeah, but then again, Seahawks was a good competition for him. That's probably the first win where it's like, okay, that was a good win.
But
and
it
wasn't the Cardinals.
Seahawks aren't really.
I mean, they're better than the Cardinals. Like that was probably their best win so far.
That's true.
I don't know who else they beat.
What's their record?
They're 3-3 right now at 500. So yeah, there could be. I don't know. They're probably at this point. I feel like they have a chance to get back to their old ways. But at the same time, those first
think
three
Joe
games
Mixon's doing very well at all.
No.
I mean, Joe Mixon,
those first
12
three
carries
games
for
are
38
still a
yards
problem.
is not great.
Yeah, we'll move probably
He
one
was
of
a
the
demon on
go
my
ahead.
Madden team.
Go ahead. Oh yeah.
Too bad this is real life.
Joe Mixon on my he's like, what Madden did I play last? 2022, I think. Madden 22.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's that dog.
Dog. All right, let's go to the 49ers-Browns game. 49ers, of course, one of the two undefeated teams this week that lost, got their first loss, them and the Eagles. They lost to the Browns at Cleveland, 19-17. We'll get to the Eagles here soon. 49ers, we already talked about CMC injured. Pretty not too far into that one. I think it was really the first quarter, excuse me. And then Deebo Samuel also injured in that one. So I saw a bunch, NFL posts, NFL meme pages heckling Brock Purdy and saying, oh, when he loses CMC and Deebo, he's irrelevant, which he didn't play well. I mean, that's the bottom line. He lost the game. But then again, the Browns defense is legit. It's very, very good. I mean, they held the 49ers 17 points, even without CMC and even without Deebo. They still have Brandon Ayuk. They still have George Kittle, Trenton Williams, who did get a little banged up. But yeah, I mean, they still played very well, and they got the win on a game-winning field. Or no, 49ers, right? They missed the game-winning field goal. Yeah.
Jake Moody or something like that.
Yeah, it was Moody.
I'm starting to get a little scared for the Colts this year.
Yeah, they face the Browns next week.
If Anthony Richardson actually gets shoulder
he's
ending,
out for the season.
If he gets the surgery, it's supposed to happen next week if he goes through with it.
Yeah.
They said that.
We'll move forward to the Colts. We'll go ahead and look at the Colts.
We were talking about the Browns, and I just thought, we're playing the Browns next week. This
it's not looking great. Minshew is a good backup, not a good starter.
Yeah, but you got Myles Garrett going after him.
We just need to put Quentin Nelson wherever the hell he is.
Did you see Myles Garrett throw Trent Williams?
Actually, I did hear that a couple times in the NFL games when they were broadcasting it. They said like 42 times, like,
then do it.
Didn't you
they got
guys
to put him wherever the hell he is. I mean,
oh God!
Uh-oh, yeah,
The level
very loud. It's all right. We can change that up.
Incredibly loud. Can you guys see that?
I can't.
It's
just a bar.
complete green. Sorry for your ears there, but
We'll edit it.
we just had some
Colts game. Pooh. Sucks for you guys, honestly. 37-20 final score. Travis Etienne just ran all over your bum butts.
Bum butts.
Here's what I have to say.
You encouraged me to say hell and went to bum butts.
I couldn't say it.
We never play good in Jacksonville.
That's true.
When's the last time we won?
I don't know.
He was 7 years.
21 points in the second quarter. Yeah, because I'm looking at this. The box score
I
here.
just man, the Colts hurt my heart. It's like they give us just enough hope to think, hey, we're supposed to suck this year, but maybe not.
They come out firing all cylinders in a couple games, then they come close to beating a good team, and then they lose to the Jaguars.
See, I feel like it's just it hurts even more because you know that something's there with Anthony Richardson. It's not like he is underperforming. It's just,
and I don't know how he's going to perform after a shoulder surgery. I don't know how it's going to work.
I don't know.
Burrow got injured, but the same thing happened to Burrow.
Not a shoulder surgery.
He had torn ACL.
No, it was something pretty
His
bad.
ACL, not a throwing shoulder.
Well, that's because and it's because Anthony Richardson isn't sliding. He needs this no slide. He needs to protect
He got a
himself.
concussion already.
He's 6'7" or whatever, 6'5".
An Isaac Wilson,
But
and he scrambles all
he's
over
not
the
Derrick
place.
Henry. You still need to be careful, which I think is Anthony Richardson.
His shelf life will be like 3 years if he keeps acting like this.
Yeah, exactly. That's
it's not going to be too well.
Yeah. Let's see here. What other good games do we got?
I'm getting PTSD.
Raiders won. Rams won. Dolphins won.
Eagles,
Andrew Luck?
Yeah.
Andrew Luck 2.0.
Well, Eagles Jets here. Eagles Jets. Another, as I was mentioning, the other
Eagles are
undefeated
frauds.
team
Eagles are
that lost
frauds.
to the Jets.
Eagles are frauds. Aiden, put the camera on you. Let's get a little talk.
Hey, get on the mic
Okay,
here
hold
real
on,
quick.
hold on.
Defend your team.
Yeah, no, we're gonna. Well, yeah, Eagles suck. Sorry, Aiden. 2014, and unlike the 49ers loss, it wasn't really. You couldn't be like, oh, but CMC was injured.
Yeah.
I mean, you had a full team. Hurts with 3 interceptions.
Yeah, Lane Johnson.
Oh,
Lane Johnson, the best lineman on the offensive line, was injured. Not protecting my precious quarterback, Jalen Hurts. So that's all I got to say.
Hey,
Did that make him throw 3 picks?
Yeah.
That was responsible. Interesting.
Hey, Lane Johnson hasn't given up a sack since like 2020.
Yeah.
October of
Bro's actually a
2020.
stud. I mean, I'm not
you know that?
saying he's bad.
There was a stat line saying like when Lane Johnson is not in the game, like Jalen Hurts does terrible.
Well, I think that's.
I think that's
true.
looks like it.
I think.
Aiden's
I think
getting the mic.
this is accurate.
How about that? What'd you say, Dawson? The Eagles what?
They're frauds. Hey, they're frauds.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not.
They're definitely frauds. I don't know what you. How do you lose to the Jets?
Yeah, no, literally.
Next week, I don't want to hear it.
The
Hey,
Jets
if
are not
Aaron
supposed to do
Rodgers was
anything.
on the Jets,
It would have been a blowout.
They beat you guys 100-0.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
I don't know. I saw this thing and it says like, do the Jets still make the playoffs? I think there's a chance.
I think they do.
I think Aaron Rodgers is back this
Zach
season.
Wilson's kind of make a decent
week
reach.
15 or 16. Aaron
Dude,
Rodgers
it's
is gonna be
actually
back.
wild. It is insane how fast he's recovering.
Yeah.
Zach
Like,
Wilson's
it's
making some nice
unreal.
reads though.
He's
I-
39. He's opened his like third blind eye or whatever. Like, have you seen
Yeah,
him?
I know. It's
have
unreal.
you seen him on the Pat McAfee
no
show?
cast,
Yeah.
no anything.
He's
and he
talking about-
literally tore his whatever 3 weeks ago.
Achilles,
4
yeah.
weeks.
He's talking about like I believe in like just believing that you're healthy and like your brain. Like he's like it's awesome. I love to see
That's
that kind of
wild,
stuff.
dude.
It's just like cool to see. Like
You ever think he's a
maybe
little
there
crazy?
is some. Can you call him crazy if he's right?
Yeah, it does.
Exactly.
You know
I'm,
what I
I'm about
mean?
to like try to get into like some of this.
Yeah,
I'm about to go
really-
into darkness.
I
with
broke
free.
my ribs. I think I'm okay now.
That's literally what he's doing.
mentality.
He tore his Achilles and he's literally like
Walking.
Like you're not
Okay.
supposed to
No
put
cast.
weight on it for like months.
Yeah.
And he's
6
walking around
weeks,
no cast, nothing.
It's insane.
And
He was doing football pregame too.
Imagine if you were the
Sorcerer, dude.
Eagles and you thought like he's out and then he just like starts warming up pregame. It's like,
Full
what?
dress.
Yeah.
Next week he's
Yeah.
just gonna be full dress.
He's the one he could like troll people and he would do that. Like that would be hilarious.
All right, Lions Buccaneers. Lions got the win. They continue their big run. Lions 5-1. Do we think
good.
they're good? I don't know. I think they're going to be proven wrong this week. They got the Eagles, and I think the Eagles are going to prove.
Oh
wrong.
yeah, the Lions are definitely beating him.
I'm giving the
Hey,
Eagles.
is Lane Johnson still out next week? Aiden Hutchinson is killing Jalen Hurts.
Okay, there's still other guys on that old line.
And the DBs
not
are going
only
to pick off the
Lane
ball just like when who was that? Judge DN that came over and smacked his arm and he threw it. He threw a mallard to the sideline. He
stopped
and got
watching.
picked off. I mean, you probably should have. I mean, they suck.
All right, how about the?
It's
I
crazy.
don't even want to talk about the Saints game, but we must cover it. We lost to the Texans 20-13.
Hey, the Texans are pretty good this.
Okay, frauds.
Texans aren't awful.
CJ
We were
Stroud.
never actually
We blew the
contenders.
Texans out of the water.
Yeah, but freaking, oh my gosh. Fire Pete Carmichael, our offensive coordinator. He makes me so mad.
The Texans also beat the Jaguars.
Yeah,
It's
and we
kind of
lost
a
the
circle.
Jaguars. Yeah, what's our division looking like? Jaguars are first. Yeah, I was about to say.
No, I mean,
Then Texans, I
I'm
believe.
going to ask you guys a question.
Really?
I think.
We had more first downs than the Texans. We had 425 total yards of offense.
That's actually really good.
More offense.
Score
Every single season. I'm getting to it. I'm not trying to defend my case here, but we still lost, and that's how freaking bad our offense. We were in the red zone 3 times, didn't get a touchdown on one of them. No, we didn't score on any of them. Our kicker missed 2 field goals.
Wow.
One of them was a chip shot. Other one was a
rookie
distance.
still?
Yeah, it's the rookie from Notre Dame, which I don't understand why we traded away Will Lutz to the Broncos. It was a 6th round pick, but we would beat the Packers if we had Will Lutz. We would make that game-winning field goal. You know it too. And we'd probably win this game.
What was it, like 55 yards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will Lutz was knocking
If
like
it was Will
60s
Lutz, yeah.
last year,
If it
dude.
was Will
He was
Lutz,
like
yeah.
him, but... And Pete Carmichael, it was 1st and 10. We were on the Texans like 20. It was 13-20. It was like the final drive of the game. We had a chance to tie it up going to overtime. Again, 1st and 10. We were like, I think just outside of the red zone. Our offensive coordinator decided to call 4 straight plays, all of them 50-50 balls to the end zone on streak routes. there was still like a minute left. Like it wasn't like we had to score instantly. What are these guys doing? I just think our offensive coordinator is horrible and he needs to be fired mid-season, not even wait to the offseason, get him out of here.
Okay, here's what I want to say. First off, Aiden is fired as cameraman. Second off.
Switch the game. Are you on?
Yeah, second off. Let the camera get on me. All right. Second off. Speaking of offensive coordinators, Aiden.
I don't even know why they're laughing.
I don't know either.
Speaking of offensive coordinators, did you guys see Matt Canada sad that his team just scored?
Yes, George Pickens got
Last year.
That's not the 1 yard run.
I meant last week.
That's not the 1 yard run I called.
Yeah, he's horrible. He needs to get fired.
At least you don't have Matt Canada is where I was going.
Yeah, exactly. I could. Yeah. You know what? You're right, Jackson.
Yeah.
I got to look at the silver lining. There is a worse offensive coordinator in the league.
Yes. And you know what else? I just saw a stat and it was like what you said, they have but the opposite. They've been outscored. I forget the stat.
They're the only team that hasn't had a 400-yard game since, I think.
Yes.
Since he got hired.
Yes.
I think he's the only offensive coordinator in the league that has had
insane.
400 total yards of offense.
Yeah.
That is.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That is
he's bad.
crazy.
He's bad. Finally, or not finally, Sunday night, excuse me. Giants, Bills. Ooh, tough game. Bills won it 14-9. I don't know. Is Tyrod Taylor better than Daniel Jones? Because
Yes.
he looked hella good. I wanted to use it.
He looks hella good.
All right, get the camera on me.
Pause.
He looked hella good.
Fine as hell.
He looked hella good.
Pause.
He looked fine as hell.
I'm doing this for the rest of the episode.
Right into the camera.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Say it right in the camera, Dawson.
No, I'm not showing my face.
Hey,
anymore.
Aiden, camera on me. Camera on me. He looked hella good.
Okay, we don't want to overuse it, guys.
He looked hella good.
All right.
Hey, can you use that as the Photoshop for the...
Yeah, that'll be it.
You can't? Why? Just say he looks hella good. He looked hella good.
HELLA.
UA. Yeah.
Hella.
Hello.
How about that last call? Do we think it was a hold?
Absolutely.
It was.
On the
I didn't see it.
Giants and Bills?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. 0%
hey.
chance.
Put on Braden. Put on Braden. This is what they were doing.
Oh.
I mean, that's what it was.
Yeah, he was
This
holding
is
his
what it was.
numbers. He was holding one of his hands down. It was a hold. Ref was right there, didn't call it. So it
So they definitely paid him $5.
probably.
Who won? Who won?
Bills. The Bills.
Oh, okay, good.
Diggs had 10 catches, 100 yards. Barkley, 24 carries, 93 yards.
Diggs might start. Diggs is getting into all-time greats.
Ooh.
He's
Not listen to me.
All-time Bill. Great.
No. Not like
elite company
Not
out
like
there.
the GOAT. But when you think of elite receivers, I think
Consistent.
I think
I'd say
when you think
consistent.
I think when you say consistent receivers, he's up there, but elite is crazy. I don't know.
you don't think Stephon. You guys are ridiculous. He was a stud on.
He don't got the
Glorious
ring.
Kings.
He don't got the ring.
Okay, neither does freaking Barry Sanders or who else? Someone else.
Because Barry Sanders put up insane numbers
Who
and
else?
retired 2 years before he even
Barry
needed to even
Sanders and who else
start
doesn't have a ring?
thinking about it.
I don't know.
Randy Moss, maybe.
No,
he
he's
was
definitely
there.
got a couple.
He was on the Pats.
Yeah.
Who doesn't have a ring? There's two all-time
Yeah,
greats.
at least
that
that's
gone.
one. I don't know.
Are you sure Zach Moss?
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, it's Randy Moss has one. Yeah.
He
won one with the Patriots.
Well, yeah, but he did
No,
lose.
didn't they win in the
he
final?
lost to the
Yeah.
Giants. He was on that team, but I think he was still.
He still has a ring. I know
he
he has
played
a
with
ring.
For a
Edelman. He
reason,
played with
Edelman.
Julian Edelman. I know that,
Yeah.
and I think that's when they won.
Let's see
One of
here.
Ooh, how many?
One of the
Super-
6.
Yeah, see?
No
See, I
Super
told
Bowl
you.
wins.
I told you. Yeah, it's those two. I knew there
Calvin
was
Johnson
Calvin Johnson.
doesn't have one.
Anyway,
That's who
Calvin
he
I don't
Johnson
think
did.
rings.
He retired at like
I don't
30.
don't
Yeah.
don't even, bro. Don't even.
He should have. He should have stayed in the league at least like
I'm
4
a
more
Calvin
years.
Johnson glazer, bro. I think he could have been like.
He is him. Bro.
I think he could have been.
He could have been like
so
top 3.
good.
He could have been top 3.
There's
He
so many
would've-
hits that he just.
Who
had
is
to
top 3?
retire.
Who is top 3? In my opinion, it's Moss.
No order.
Rice
Moss,
is number 1.
Rice.
Moss
Yeah.
2. Fitz 3.
What? Larry Fitzgerald? He doesn't have a ring either.
Consistent.
He doesn't have a
He
ring.
doesn't have a ring either.
Consistency.
He is so good. You know,
Then
he
that's
has-
the same thing you're talking
he
about
has,
Stephon Diggs.
He has more
Yeah, but he's
tackles.
not as
He has more
consistent.
tackles in the NFL
Listen
than he
to
has
this.
drops.
Yeah, I know. It's
That
crazy.
is insane.
Like,
He has 9 tackles and 7 drops. I'll never forget that.
When he
stat.
retired, it was like 11 years ago.
7
that he
drops.
dropped
With
the
how
football.
many catches?
What do we
Like,
think
that's
Antonio
unreal.
Brown goes in the year? What do we think Antonio Brown? I mean, now
top 30
Negative
of all
like 40.
time.
Skill wise, I'm putting him
Skill-wise.
top
Prime?
top 12.
Prime top 10.
Yeah.
Prime
Oh my
Antonio
God.
Brown.
Yeah.
top
Prime,
10.
he was-
Pittsburgh
He was-
Steelers.
he was him.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Did you see
Antonio Brown?
like the thing? And it was like, yeah, he's definitely a CTE. This is how he talked before
Dude,
Devontae's
CTs, yeah.
Burfict. Something like
I
that.
think it's like Burfict. I think Jackson's
Vontaze
closer.
Burfict.
I don't think it's Burfict.
Burfict is what it is.
What did you say?
Vontaze
Burfict. I always say Von said Burfict.
That was Burfict.
Well,
Okay,
he has
anyway.
weird-
But he's like getting interviewed and he's just like, yeah, so indubitably, I believe.
Yeah, I saw that clip.
And it's like, he's like
So-
just
so
talking.
calm.
Yeah. It's
Now
like,
he's getting arrested for not playing child
Yeah.
support.
And
that was actually
He's
just
not a kid.
and flashing. and
that just broke the news like this week. He got arrested.
I can't say it. I can't say it. Okay, I won't say it. He's also getting arrested for other things. Let's
Yeah.
just say.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oof.
In pools.
I remember that one.
Yeah. Cut.
He was hella good.
I got it. I pressed it actually
But
as soon
yeah,
as you said that.
so it's like it's definitely a real thing.
Yeah, it is, dude.
Yeah.
And Chandler Jones, that clip of him on Instagram,
Yeah,
he
he's
just
losing
started
I don't know.
crying.
His
I don't
entire
know what-
family.
He
Did
got
you-
dropped. He got released.
Did
Yeah,
you see that?
because
He's like,
started
I
crying
and he's
live.
accusing the owner. It was like
He was accusing the Raiders owner for killing what's his name? Oh my gosh, freaking the Pats dude.
Yeah.
that killed himself. in
Aaron
jail.
Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez.
Yes. He was like,
The Raiders owner killed him. It just
Yeah.
complete.
and he
bull.
said that they were gay together and like there was a
yeah,
whole, he lost
yeah.
it. His entire
What's going
family.
on?
is
You know
crazy.
John Jones?
Yeah.
That's his brother.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
And Chris Jones is also their brother.
And like that's
he
why
played
I
for the
feel like-
Ravens at one point.
Chris Jones plays for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
They're really good D.
That's not his brother.
No
Yes,
way
it
it's not.
is.
No, it's not.
No way it is.
There's 3 of them. Yes,
There's 3 of them, but one of them's already out of the NFL.
No, I
he
think
played for the Ravens.
I
Chris
thought-
Jones is not. I swear. I know on if
I
on
said
everything.
Chris
it's not.
Chandler Jones brothers question mark.
No, he's
No.
not.
No,
look up John.
not related.
It's just, it's another brother. He played for the Ravens at one
swore it
point.
was
Wait,
Chris Jones.
Why did
No.
why did it talk about
Chris Jones is the guy that ran in the
Why is it
combine,
talking about
40-yard
John
dash,
Jones,
fell.
the
and-
UFC dude?
Well, he's on the sheet.
not
They're
going-
brothers.
Yeah, that's not him.
They're brothers.
Chris Jones is not.
I don't know.
No, Dawson, look
All
this
I'm
up.
seeing is no.
Chandler Jones and John Jones are brothers, and there was a
I
third
could see
one.
that, but I don't know if it's like Chris Jones.
It's not
that's
Chris
on the
Jones.
Chiefs.
It was
Trust.
Chris
Trust. It's Arthur Jones.
Arthur Jones.
Okay, John Jones and Chandler Jones are brothers.
Are brothers.
And
But
Arthur
Chris-
Jones. Arthur Jones is the other
Chris
brother.
Jones is not. Yes.
It's him right here.
I thought it was.
Show it to the camera.
Oh, he played for the Colts.
He played for the Colts, Ravens, and Jags.
What an athletic family.
Yeah. I saw a thing, and John
And the
Jones
league.
was like, I grabbed Chandler's
He
wrist
won a Super Bowl?
one time, and he just lifted
With
me
who?
up.
I don't know.
The Colts?
The Ravens.
Cowboys won last night.
Joe Flacco.
2017 was the final score of last night's game. We're not going to talk about that. Well, let's look forward to next week. Let's drop some predictions here. First game, Thursday night, the Saints, baby, at home against the Jags. Thursday night football. Trevor Lawrence is out. Saints got that in the bag.
Jags are winning.
Trevor Lawrence is out.
They got Travis.
All right,
My
man.
God, dude.
Good
who's
chance.
this guy?
He was looking hella good. Colts get beat by 150 points, maybe.
Wait, who did the Colts play?
Browns.
No, we got that.
Gardner Minshew's about to get hurt.
I'm a giant. I'm a.
No,
I'm
Gardner sucks anyway.
sorry.
We're going to be on
Miles
Sam
Garrett.
Ellinger, and that's even worse.
I watched the first pass Sam Ellinger ever threw. And it
I
was
mean,
an
bro, what's the
interception to-
camera doing?
It was an interception to Jalen Ramsey.
I'm dropping my predictions right now. Saints are you kidding me? I just dropped a
Bringing back
giant.
Mike.
Saints are
Give me a
winning. Bears are beating the no Raiders are beating the Bears.
I just now realized what Jackson's.
What?
He was doing this.
Colts are losing. Bills are winning. Giants are winning.
We like to have fun around here. We like
Ravens
to
are
have fun.
beating the Lions.
If you're still
No,
listening,
no.
I said
You're
the
still
Lions are
Nobody's
playing the
watching
Eagles.
this.
I take that back.
know
The
why.
Lions.
Yeah.
I take
The
that
Ravens
back.
are not beating the Lions. I'm
No,
sorry.
I take that back. The
As-
Lions are not playing the Eagles. I said they were. They're playing the Ravens, and they're
we just
still
get
losing.
to get on here and yap.
The Ravens are losing to the Lions.
The Ravens are losing the Lions.
No, other way around. Lions are losing to the Ravens.
No, I don't think that.
Okay, hold on.
Honest.
I have something to say.
Okay.
My name is Jackson Todd. I'm a senior at Pendleton Heights High School. If you are listening to this, I would like you to send me a text message, 765-620-1981.
You ain't getting that.
And I am genuinely curious.
I'm going to look back at our old video and see how many views we got.
I genuinely don't know if someone. I just don't see how they could sit through. How far are we in? Are we?
29 minutes.
I just don't see a real life person sitting.
A real life person?
29
It's an
minutes.
AI. It's a bot.
For 29 minutes of this, of us, you know?
Why is it showing me that IU Purdue basketball?
So hold on. We're gonna take a little break here, and Dawson's gonna look up how many views we have.
Yeah, well, let's take a break. You guys can still talk.
No, let's
talk
play an ad. Let's play an ad. Let's play an ad.
Make up an ad.
This is 91.7 WEEN. We are under the ASN Coaches Show. We are underwritten.
My YouTube isn't working.
Hold on. And a 3, and a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. This is 91.7 WEEN. ASN Coaches Show. We are underwritten by
Isn't even the coach's
Twisters
show.
Soda Bar. It's nice to meet you, and nice. Very glad to have
All right, I
you.
pulled it up. Guys.
Get paid for this.
25 views.
Hey, 0% chance.
25.
And how long do they watch it?
You can't,
I can't
find that.
see it. I don't think.
I think you have to go to the actual. Like,
Wait, well, that was
you
a
have to be
super old
on.
one. That was a month ago.
Go to like our most recent one.
Why is that our latest? Hey, now we're just not posting? Our latest.
Aiden heard that we were pulling him up. Aiden heard that we were pulling him up. He's like,
Hey, no,
wait,
we,
can I say the S word?
No.
No.
That
Okay,
one.
then Aiden was just like, oh hell, oh hell, oh hell, oh hell. You know, he's getting ready to get caught that he hasn't been doing his job.
So are we slacking, Aiden?
no, but I watched it.
not putting in the
We did. Because I watched it. I literally watched it recently.
Why would you watch your own show?
I wasn't watching the entire thing. I was just like, like, oh, look, it kind of popped up on my feed.
And all
On
20,
your feed? What are you, 95?
all 20
It popped up on my feed.
views are Dawson 100%. No,
No, we actually only have this one. Why is it only
get the camera off.
unavailable? Guys, YouTube's taking us down.
Getting demonetized.
What?
6 unavailable videos are hidden.
It's probably because I did this.
All right. Well, how much do we got? We got to close this up.
Oh hell.
I'm going to drop all the predictions real quick. Saints are beating the Jaguars. Raiders are beating the Bears. Browns are beating the Colts. Bills are beating the Patriots. Giants are beating the Commanders. Bucks are beating the Falcons. Ravens are beating the Lions. Rams are beating the Steelers. Seahawks are beating the Cardinals. Broncos are beating the Packers.
Whoa.
Chiefs are beating the Cardinals, and Dolphins are beating the Eagles. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no.
They don't have Lane Johnson.
Eagles are beating the Dolphins. I'll give it to them. It's home. And then finally, the Vikings are beating the 49ers because the 49ers are poverty, and Kirko is about to throw for 3,000 yards in a game.
I think as long as the Colts offense can keep up with the Browns defense, then we have a pretty good chance.
That's
but
the problem.
quite frankly, I just don't see that happening. I just don't really see how we've performed well enough to really just let that happen.
Hey, Brain, you got something to say?
Yeah.
I love the Colts.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Brain, me as
Colts
well.
fans,
But this
dude.
is just
All right, that'll do it
These
for our
Colts fans,
episode.
man.
We appreciate you
love the
listening.
Colts.
We'll be keeping up weekly episodes. You're listening to the Arabian Sport. Put the camera on him. He fell. Cut the cameras. You're listening to the Arabian Sports Talk 917 WEEM. Adios.